Alright guys, so we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and I'm going to be continuing my list of what I think are the top 10 units of each typing, but I kind of do expand upon it a little bit in that I'll pick 3 separate units basically to represent the number 10 spot. Now, INT is a little harder for me because a lot of the units that are the INT type, I'm actually not that big a fan of compared to most people. You know, for example, Gohan or the Spirit Bomb Sword Rage Trunks or Kid Buu. While a lot of people like get seduced by, oh, the healing they can do, and Kid Buu's attack is so high. Like me, I look at it more realistically that these fuckers. Gohan, you're never gonna get that high damage from him with the consistent high amount of orbs, and Kid Buu, supering is very difficult for him, and you really have to kind of build the entire team around him when there are stronger units in the Extreme INT type than Kid Buu. So, with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the 3 units I have for the 10th spot. So, the first one here is the Spirit Bomb Sword Rage Trunks. Now, this guy was very, very good when he first came out, but his leader skill is now completely a relic of the past. He does do immense still, which is nice, but his big saving grace, really the reason I do feel as though he deserved a spot on the list, is the fact that he changes SCR key spheres to INT key spheres. Now, he gets attack 15% per INT key sphere obtained. For the most part, I would say, that's not really that big of a deal for him. Obviously, it'll raise his damage by a lot, but I think of this guy as a key battery for LR Gohan. That's basically kind of the mindset I have with the Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks. It sucks. I really wish they had made this guy a little different. It's nice that he's self-sufficient, but these, nukers with this passive, a bunch of key orbs, for the most part, these guys don't really scale that well as the game continues on. So, whereas something like AJL Super Vegeta is still a monster to this day, something like Gohan, who requires a ton of orbs, is just very meh. So, his links are pretty good as well, because he does have, Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle, which are very useful. And he is on the Hybrid Saiyan category. As you guys know, a lot of the the way I have these lists, the amount of categories they are on and what categories they're on and what partnerships they would have in said category does rate highly in me placing these units on this list. So even on Super INT or the Hybrid Saiyan team, Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks and LR Gohan are good partners. Now, here we have the new to JP, INT Beerus. He has also been on Global for a while. Now, in the original draft I had of this list, this Beerus was not on it. But after LR Beerus was introduced to the game, I felt the need to bump this Beerus up onto the list. Because now, LR Beerus, spoiler alert for the STR list, LR Beerus will probably be top 3 or 4, something along those lines, maybe even higher than that, because he's one of the best units in the game. Summonable LR. It's just the fact that summonable LRs are superior to every other unit in the game. That's the way it is. So, any unit that could support those LRs becomes incredibly valuable moving forward, like this INT Beerus. All of the Beeruses, I think, did get a little increase in value with LR Beerus' introduction into the game. Most notably, I would say the STR Beerus, because he is the best partner for LR Beerus, not only on Super STR, but also on Realm of Gods and the movie bosses category. But the INT Beerus, he, for the most part, will probably average more damage than the STR Beerus, because STR Beerus does get 200% from his passive, but there's only a high chance, a 50% chance. Whereas this INT Beerus, he gets a 120% chance, or not chance, but 120% attack buff when he performs a super attack. Raising defense by 6 turns on a super attack is also pretty nice to allow him to do a little defending. And of course, he is on 2 categories now, Realm of Gods and Movie Bosses. Movie Bosses is the best place for LR Beerus, and as a side effect, this INT Beerus as well, because Turles' presence on that team is a monster. All in all, though, this Beerus is a pretty solid unit. Next, we have Super Saiyan 3 Gohan here. As of right now, this is a JP-only exclusive unit. Hopefully, this guy will be released on Global. I actually really want him to be released on Global because he's so good, and he's so good for his 2 category teams as well. So, Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, he does supreme damage to enemy and raises attack for 6 turns, and then his passive skill, at the start of turn, he gets attack and defense 60%, and then he gets another 60% when performing a super attack. Now, it's kind of complicated the way the formula for his like attack works of like when the buffs are applied, but the way it's factored out, it's not just a 120% attack boost. Like, it scales much higher than that, because that additional 60% happens when performing a super attack. Links and support type passives will be part of it, which allows this Super Saiyan 3 Gohan to hit like on levels on par with INT Gogeta. Like, Super Saiyan 3 Gohan is a beast. If anything, I probably underrated him and he's too like low on this list. I probably should have bumped him up a couple spots higher. But, you know, until he gets an awakening, it's okay to underrate him a little bit. Plus, he is only JP exclusive as of right now. 12K multiplier, 140%. That's pretty good. Obviously, his links are solid. Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Experienced Fighters, Over in a Flash, Limit Breaking Form. So his links are very, very good alongside LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because you have Experienced Fighters, Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, and Limit Breaking Form. That's 4 links. Like, that's very, very solid. So Super Saiyan 3 Gohan is a monster on Super INT, on the Hybrid Saiyan team, and on the Super Saiyan 3 category team. Very, very good unit. So now we'll move on to the 9 spot. This one was actually kind of hard for me. I decided to put the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta here. Again, I probably could have put Gohan above this guy. I probably could have put Beerus above this guy as well, but I do think this guy is better than the Trunks. So like like those spots right there, like they're all kind of mix and match. For INT, it's almost as though I have 4 candidates for the 10 spot. Vegeta's pretty good here. He does immense. He raises attack for 3 turns. He gets a 100% attack buff, and then extreme type enemies, he'll lower their attack and defense by 20%. And then his links are what you would expect: Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Warrior Gods, Prodigies, Royal Lineage, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. Now, he is on the Realm of Gods team. We did actually just get info last night that the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta is coming to Dokkan. I think the way it works, actually, is he doesn't actually have a different name. I don't like Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. I don't think his name is actually that in Dokkan. It's just going to be Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. So, like, you know, right now, the card is just, like, the default Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and it'll have a transformation mechanic into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, right? But I think, like, that Evolution Vegeta still has the name Super Saiyan Blue. So, eventually, when they just release a card that's just the, like, Vegeta's new form from the Universal Survival Arc, it's just going to have the name, you know, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. So, what that means is this guy is no longer like the strongest Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta in the game. It is now going to be the new Universal Survival Arc one. So, do keep that in mind. That does kind of like lower him a little bit as well, because on the Realm of Gods team, obviously the new Vegeta is the one who's going to be on there. And the new Vegeta likely will have a new category with him. And obviously this INT Vegeta is not going to be very good on that, because the new Vegeta will be better. So keep that in mind as well. Moving on to the number 8 spot. Here we have Kid Buu, the INT 120% leader Kid Buu. What's funny about this? The optimal extreme INT team does not even include Kid Buu. I believe the way it is Angel Golden Frieza will be your leader, linked up with LR Bojack. Then you bring a friend LR Bojack as a friend, and then he's linked up with the TUR version of LR Bojack, and then you have a bunch of support type units. That is the optimal extreme INT team. Kid Buu and Buhan do not even make it. So that, you know, they're good units. I'm not gonna hate on Kid Buu too hard, because Kid Buu is very valuable in Dokkan Battlefield, Super Battle Road, and Extreme Z Awakening. Those 3 difficult modes, this Kid Buu is very good in. So even though I'm not a big fan of Kid Buu in the normal gameplay, in the hardest moments, he actually does shine, and I do have to give him credit for that. A lot of it, him recovering 12% health on a super is very nice. Obviously, his passive, he gets attack 100% no matter what, and then he gets another 70% attack when HP is 30% or above. His links is the problem with Boo. He has Big Bad Bosses, Infinite Regeneration, Brutal Beatdown, Fierce Battle, The Wall Standing Tall, Majin, and More Than Meets the Eye. AKA, he has all attack links and then that one healing link. That's what these all are. No fucking key links. He doesn't need More Than Meets the Eye. He could have fucking Shocking Speed. It's dumb. But anyway, he's on the Revive Warrior category and the Boost Saga category. Doesn't fit good on the Boost Saga category at all. But on the Revive Warrior team, you could get him in, but he's never going to be able to super. It's going to be very rare for him to actually super. 12K multiplier, 140%. If that was higher, this dude would be a beast. Holy shit, though. Alright. So next we have Angel Golden Frieza. Angel Golden Frieza is a very good unit, but like Kid Buu, Angel Golden Frieza is let down by his links. So he does immense and greatly lowers defense. His big value, of course, is as the Revived Warrior category leader, which is a crazy team, which has, like, literally 100 fucking options on the team. That's one of the best parts about this. Look at all these units that fit on the team. So that makes it very valuable to, like, free-to-play players, because you pull this guy, chances are you've got a bunch of these fuckers and you could toss them on the team. You could build a category team. So that does make him very valuable for free-to-play players again. Plus, he also does give a boost to int types for 50%. And then his passive, he gets 150% attack and 50% defense. And then super type allies and enemies get their attacks lowered by 15%. So that usually doesn't really hurt you that bad because he's mostly going to be on teams of villains. The Revived Warrior team, for the most part, is consisted of all villains. Outside of Super Saiyan 3 Angel Tech, Goku is the only, like, super type ally who would clash with this Golden Frieza on, like, an ultimate team, or an optimal team, right? But, I mean, Frieza's pretty good, but again, you get to his links: Prodigies, Universe's Most Malevolent, Revival, Strongest Clan in Space, Brutal Beatdown, Turn Up Power, and Fierce Battle. The big fucking letdown for Golden Frieza here is he does not have Big Bad Bosses. If you got rid of Prodigies or Brutal Beatdown and you gave him Big Bad Bosses instead, I do think that would be a significant upgrade. Obviously, he has links that he would have to have no matter what, right? Like Universe's Most Malevolent, Strongest Clan in Space, Turn Up Power, and Fierce Battle. Like, those are, like, links he would always have, because Turn Up Power, he's part of the Universal Survival Art category. But, like, if he had Big Bad Bosses, that would be a huge upgrade for him. 12 multiplier, 150%. He's on 2 categories, Revive Warrior as the leader, so he's essential to that. And then the Universal Survival Art category. I do want to briefly go over why he's not the greatest on the Universal Survival Art category. The reason for this is because this category is all fucking heroes outside of Frieza and Angel Frieza. Like, Angel Golden Frieza, and then just Angel Frieza. You have the 3 forms of Frost, you've got Bergamo, and then you have Hit. That's it. Those are all the villains on here. So, all of the good characters, Jiren, Ultra Instinct Goku, Super Saiyan God Goku, Caulifla, Kefla, Kale, Kabe, you're going to be lowering all of their attack with Frieza's passive. So, Frieza's not really the best on the Universal Survival Arc team. Alright, so now we move on. Next, we have Super Gogeta. He has really calmed down. Like, there was a time when he was, like, the best Dokkan Fest unit. Now, he will remain, like, solid, like, forever, basically. Because the way he's set up, where he's effective against all types, that is a timeless ability. And the fact that he now has a percentage buff, rather than a flat bonus like the OG SCR Gogeta, means INT Gogeta is going to continue to scale far off into the future. So, he's going to be good. He's going to be an effective unit for a very long time to come. Obviously, he is the INT 120% leader. He does lower attack and defense on super attack, which is also very nice. And of course, the Gogeta units have some of the best link sets in the game. Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Over in a Flash, Fuse Fighter, Experienced Fighters, and Fierce Battle. No complaints about this guy. 150% 12 key multiplier. There's really not much to talk about. Like, we all know about INT Gogeta. He's just good. Like, he'll be good for a long time, and he's very, very effective on the fusion category as well, obviously. alongside LR Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. He's actually an incredibly important unit on this team because LR Gogeta only has prepare for battle until he actually does the transformation. So that means INT Gogeta is kind of like a bridge between, LR Gogeta with only prepare for battle, and then he'll link up well with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Super Saiyan 3 Physical Gotenks, who only have over in a flash. So that will work very well. That makes INT Gogeta even better. Now we'll move on to Ultra Instinct Goku. Now, I had to think long and fucking hard about this guy's place on the list. I did decide, though, just based on his relevance in multiple categories, I would put him above INT Gogeta. That's really kind of where I'm at. It's just because of the fact that this Goku is like a monster on 2 categories, whereas Gogeta is only on 1. That's really the only reason I have Ultra Instinct Goku above him. But obviously, he is the Realm of Gods category leader. The Realm of Gods category, by the way, when it first came out, everyone sucked it off, and I was quietly in my corner like, I mean, it's okay, but all these units are a year old. Now, however, we have LR Vegeta Blue, we got LR Beerus and Whis, the Godkus got their awakening, we have the new Tech Vegeta Blue, we have the new SCR Rose Goku Black, a new Zamasu, this new Beerus, like the category got dramatically upgraded, tons of new units are on here, and now it is a monster of a category with a lot of good units, and don't forget, pretty soon, right here, we're going to get the new Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. He is the next Dokkan Fest unit. So the Realm of Gods category is going to be even fucking better. And he's probably going to be a good linking partner for Ultra Instinct Goku. Because one thing that you cannot discredit Ultra Instinct Goku for is his links, which are very good. Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Over in a Flash, Godly Power, Turn Up Power, The First Awaken, and Fierce Battle. So Ultra Instinct Goku and the Blue Vegeta, by the way, I think it's a safe bet Vegeta has Prepare for Battle, and he's going to have Turn Up Power. So they have 5 key right off the fucking bat. They're probably both going to have Godly Power, and they're going to have Fierce Battle. So minimum, I think they're going to have 5 key and 30% attack as linking partners. So that's probably going to be a good rotation on the Realm of Gods team. Looking at it more, he does raise his attack on his super. Obviously, he gets his attack and defensive buff of 100%, and then when HP goes below 50%, he will awaken. He is also very good on the Universal Survival Art category, and again, once Vegeta comes out, there probably will be a new category that this guy will be a part of. I could see him being a part of it along with the new Vegeta. Now, Ultra Instinct Goku himself is very good. He basically gets Key 3 and attack 150% at the start of turn, and then he has a 70% chance to evade all attacks, and he disables enemies' guard. That's the only really change. The thing that's really stupid, they should have kept him with a 100% defensive bonus. What he should be is, it should just be attack 150% at the start of turn, defense 100% at the start of turn, great chance to evade enemy attack and disable enemy guard. He didn't need the Key 3, but he did not need to lose that 100% defensive bonus. It does make this guy high risk, high reward, because if you get hit, he's going to take a lot of damage, but obviously 70% chance to dodge is very nice. Link set is unchanged. He's pretty good, but compared to the LRs, LR Super Vegeta and LR Super Gogeta, he is underwhelming, which, this guy was basically the second transformation unit to come out outside of the 2 LRs, so people were kind of let down with him a little bit, but he is still a good unit. Alright, so now we move on to Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. This is a guy that a lot of people underrate, but he's crazy. Let's go over it. So he's a Super Saiyan 3 category leader. Super Saiyan 3 category is one of the best categories in the game because of the cohesiveness. All of these units link perfectly with each other. They are crazy powerful, crazy good. They all have, limit breaking form, over in a flash, pretty much all have Fierce Battle, Super Saiyan. So the team is going to link great across the board. Plus, it's a 170% attack and defensive category. So these units are going to tank and hit crazy hard. And he gives super int types 3 key and HP attack and defense 90%. So you could run LR Gohan or int Gogeta on this team and they will work just as well. Also, he does immense damage and he has a medium chance to seal. That's crazy that the leader of a team, who you will have 2 of, has a chance to seal. That's stunning. And his passive attack and defense 100% when performing a super attack. Then when HP is 70% or below, super type allies get an attack buff of 40 fucking percent. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock quietly is one of the best units in the game. Like, again, I say very quietly because he's only been on one banner. Not a lot of people have him, and not a lot of people use him anymore. This guy is dumb strong. When he comes back, I will absolutely be rainbowing him. And then his link set, again, this is a unit that doesn't have like a flaw. Because his link set, Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighters, Over in a Flash, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Limb-Breaking Form, and First Awaken. He has Prepare for Battle and Over in a Flash, another one of these units. So again, there are no flaws with this guy. He doesn't have a downside. He doesn't have a drawback. He is just like, the way they made him is perfect. He does, like, he's crazy, bro. He does have a total multiplier of 150%, which is very good. And, of course, he's the leader of the Super Saiyan 3 category, so he's very important there. And he's very good on the Revived Warrior category. You could do a rotation of this guy plus, like, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Tech Goku. The only thing, you will have to be aware of Angel Gold and Frieza lowering their attack if he's ever a floater and is on rotation with them. That's really the only downside to them on the team. Now we get to the LRs. Obviously, summonable LRs, I'll say it constantly, they're just flat out better than every other unit in the game. We don't need to spend much time on Bojack. I've talked about him extensively recently as he has arrived on Global. He gets that, you know, the 12 key Super Colossal greatly lowers defense, 18 key Mega Colossal, and raises extreme type allies attack by 40% for one turn, which is nice. He, of course, is the 100% extreme int leader, which makes him very valuable for the extreme int team because that extra key he gets, 4 key from his leader skill, will be very good for Angel Gold and Frieza, Kid Buu, Bojack himself, and Gohan, none of which link that well together. In terms of key, at least. So that's very good. Obviously, he gets attack and defensive bonus of 80% no matter what. And then based upon how high your health is, he can get an attack boost of up to 70% and an additional defense boost of up to 70%. Hit links are a little underwhelming in most situations. He has Heraclan, Galactic Warriors, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Shattering Limit, Revival, and Legendary Power. So you do kind of need, like, another Bojack unit to be linked up with him for him to hit his full potential, but he's very good nonetheless. He's amazing on the Revived Warrior category team. I love running this guy as a rotation with AGL, TUR, Bojack, who I also 100%ed. And then obviously he is optimal on the Movie Boss category team, linked up with either the AGL Bojack or the TUR version of the LR Bojack. Movie Boss's category team is crazy good. So, the number 2 spot goes to LR Gohan, of course. The OG, who is still incredibly powerful. Int type, key 3, and HP attack and defense 90%. Leader skill will be very valuable in Dokkan Battlefield. Obviously, that 18 key super is all we care about. Mega Colossal damage to enemy and greatly raises attack for one turn, which is a 50% attack buff. Now, LR Gohan is special in that his 12 key super is also Mega Colossal damage, by the way. Do keep that in mind. And then his passive skill, maybe the best passive in the game. He gets 18% attack for every key sphere obtained, and he gets an additional key for every key sphere, so int key spheres will give this guy 3 key, and then all other key spheres will give this guy 2 key, allowing him to chain up key at a rate no other unit can really hit. And then, of course, Super Saiyan, Gaze of Respect, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Beautiful link set. Obviously, a monster on the Hybrid Saiyan team, as well as the Super Int team. So, LR Gohan, still a beast, still one of the best units in the game, but maybe the best unit in the game has been added to the Int type. LR Super Vegeta. Obviously, LR Super Gogeta, spoiler, will be number 1 on the physical type list, because these are, hands down, the 2 best units in the game. The other units do not compare to these two. So this is the Patara category leader, the 170% Patara category leader for HP and attack. Obviously, Kefla is 150% across the board as a Patara category leader, but I don't even need to say it that the Patara category is dumb strong now with SCR Rose, LR Goku Black, you have Tech Vegito Blue, LR Vegito Blue, Physical Vegito, Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. Patara category is very, very powerful. He also gives Int types 3 key and 90%. Then, of course, their supers, the 12 key gets colossal damage, and then the 18 key raises attack for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage. And then their passive skill, attack and defense 120%, so they will hit very fucking hard, and they tank everything almost completely. And then they get +2 key from Rainbow Key Spheres. So they get 3 fucking key from Rainbow Key Spheres, which makes it so easy to 18 key super with these guys. That is another reason they are the best units in the fucking game, is because of how easy it is for them to super. Then, of course, their links, Kamehameha, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Experienced Fighters, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Links are fantastic. Only thing is they only really have Prepare for Battle as a key link, so you do want to prioritize Prepare for Battle units alongside this guy and LR Super Gogeta as well. Obviously, they're crazy on both the Buu Saga and the Potara category, but if these fuckers get that fusion off, after 6 turns, if your health is below 50%, they will fuse and become Super Vegeta. Now, this is the definitive best unit in the game right here. This guy. I would say before transformation, the LR Super Gogeta unit, like Super Saiyan Goku Angel and Vegeta Angel, is actually a little better than this Potara one right here. There's slight differences from them and how they link on their respective teams. But once the fusion happens, there's nothing in the game that's even close to Super Vegeta right here. So he does colossal damage as his 12 key super, which is the Big Bang attack. Final Kamehameha is his 18 key, which does mega colossal damage to the enemy, and all allies get an attack buff of 30% for 1 turn. Passive skill is recover all HP when they fuse, then counter normal attacks with tremendous power, attack and defense buff of 150% at the start of turn, and then he gets 4 fucking key from Rainbow Key Spheres. So needless to say, he's always going to be 18 key supering. And if you guys understand why Super Saiyan 2 Rage Vegeta is so good, because he gets an attack buff of 100% and he's able to counter, then you'll understand why Super Vegeta is the best unit in the game, because he gets an attack buff of 150% and he counters. And of course, his links, Kamehameha, Super Saiyan, Power Bestowed by God, Fuse Fighter, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. He gets Fuse Fighter after he transforms, which makes it much easier for him to link. Just the definitive best card in the game right here, LR Super Vegeta. So to summarize the entire list, this is it right here. We have Rage Trunks as 10, INT Beerus as 10, and Super Saiyan 3 Gohan as 10. We have Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta as 9. We have Kid Buu as 8. Angel Golden Frieza 7. Super Gogeta 6. Ultra Instinct Goku is 5. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is 4. We have LR Bojack at 3. LR Gohan at 2. And the best unit in the game, LR Super Vegeta, basically at 1. Thank you guys for watching. Next time, we will cover the SCR units, and I'll catch you guys later.